I've been babysitting for the Smiths for a few months now, and their house has always felt like a second home to me. But tonight, as I locked the front door behind the parents, I couldn't shake off the feeling of being completely alone. The kids, Timmy and Emma, were already asleep upstairs, and the silence of the house seemed to swallow me whole. I tried to distract myself by checking my phone, but the darkness outside seemed to press in on me from all sides. As I walked into the living room, I noticed the TV was still on, casting an eerie glow over the room. I went to turn it off, but as I reached for the remote, I heard a faint whisper in my ear. It was soft and raspy, and it seemed to be saying my name. I spun around, but there was no one there. I told myself it was just the wind or my imagination, but the chill that ran down my spine said otherwise. I decided to check on the kids, hoping their peaceful sleep would calm my nerves. As I reached the top of the stairs, I heard the whisper again, this time louder and more urgent. It was definitely saying my name. I quickened my pace, my heart racing with every step. When I reached the kids' room, I found them fast asleep. But what caught my attention was the window. It was open, just a crack, but I was certain I had closed it before the parents left. A cold breeze wafted in, carrying the whisper with it. I felt a presence behind me and spun around, but there was no one there. Suddenly, the whisper stopped, and the room was silent once more. I tried to calm myself down, telling myself it was just the kids playing a prank on me. But deep down, I knew it was something more. As I turned to leave, I saw it, a figure, tall and imposing, standing in the shadows of the hallway. Its eyes glowed with an otherworldly light, and I felt my blood run cold. I tried to scream, but my voice was frozen in my throat. The figure began to move towards me, its presence filling the room with an unspeakable horror. And then, everything went black. When I came to, I was lying on the floor, my head throbbing with pain. The room was empty, and the window was closed. The kids were still asleep, and the house was silent once more. But as I stumbled to my feet, I saw something that made my blood run cold. On the wall, in letters that seemed to be written in blood, was a message. I'm always with you. I knew then that I was not alone in the house, and that the whisper I heard was not just my imagination. It was something ancient, something evil, and it had been watching me all along. I never babysat for the Smiths again, and I never spoke of that night to anyone. But sometimes, in the dead of night, I still hear the whisper, calling my name, reminding me that I'm never truly alone.